Hey there, it's BoardGameDave, and today I'm wearing my Ask Me About My Metal Coins shirt, so you know what time it is. It's time to talk about metal coins. Today, we're specifically talking about my favorite board game coin metal component upgrade company, Moedas & Co. Now, they're a Brazilian company. They've been doing this since 2013, and they are hands down my favorite company when it comes to making metal coins, and you'll see why in just a second. In the past, I've taken a look at their A Feast for Odin set and their Marco Polo set as well. I've reviewed that on the channel. You can check out the link in the description. Today, we're taking a look at their sets for Concordia, Iki, Lisboa, and Terraforming Mars, and they're each beautiful and stunning in their own way. Let's head to the table and take a look. All right, we're going in chronological order today, so let's start with the metal coins for Concordia. This is one of my favorite games set in ancient Rome, and I have to use metal coins for this game. Now, I do love to borrow my friend's set for Colosseum, but Moedas doesn't have coins for that game, but we do have these gorgeous coins specifically for Concordia. And I'll mention now that Moedas does a fantastic job of matching the metal coins to their cardboard counterparts. The design, the thickness, the size, like I said, the design, the images, they really do a fantastic job of copying the thematic, illustrations, the color, size, all that stuff. So in Concordia, we've got these gorgeous ones, again, ancient Rome themed. So we've got sort of this guy here riding his horse on the one. The twos, we've got more of like a chariot illustration there. Okay, lovely. Got some silver, some bronze there. Our fives, another silver, okay, with perhaps a Roman emperor's head on there, okay? And then we have our tens right here, this gold big piece. Again, another emperor with the laurels there. It's beautiful, wonderful set. My only tiny nitpick is that they maybe seem a little too new. But again, if we're in that time era, of course, they would be new coins. Back then, I guess, more fading patina is what I'm used to with different sets. But they are beautiful and gorgeous, and you get a nice quantity. Again, even the quantities of each denomination match the original game. So don't worry if you're getting metal coins, you're not going to get, shortchanged on any of the denominations or anything like that. So there's your Concordia set. Beautiful. I love a good ancient Rome themed set of coins. So those are lovely. We'll put those off to the side. Next is Iki. So now we're going back to feudal Meiji era Japan. These are wonderfully beautiful and also very, not generic, but versatile, right? Games like The White Castle, Rising Sun, Yokohama maybe, any sort of, old school Japanese themed game, these would be perfect for them. Partially because there's no denominations, right? You've got the silver and you've got the gold, so it could be 1 and 3, 1 and 5, whatever you need it to be for your game. But if you take a look, okay, a lot of coins here for Iki, right? Lovely components, right? Nice kind of replica of these old, again, Meiji, maybe Edo period coins, maybe not Edo, okay? But you've got your silver and gold with the little Chinese characters there, of course. Beautiful. I think they're the same design on both. Yeah, it looks like it. But just different components, different material. So there's your set for the Iki coins. Lovely. I think the White Castle coins are maybe the same actually, but you get more in that Iki set. And I love the game White Castle, by the way. So set those off to the side as well. I've learned from a prior video not to mix all the coins together because that was a nightmare to sort through and separate them back out. Next is the set for Lisboa. Now, these are those Eagle Griffin metal coins, and these are gorgeous. Now, I thought they were going to be the same size or maybe even the same exact coins as the coins for Rococo Deluxe Edition, but they're not. They're bigger, they're thicker, they're really, really nice. So these are the Lisboa coins, like I said, Portuguese themed styled coins, and they're so fantastic. So you've got these ones right here, okay? These bronze ones with this coat of arms thing here, all kinds of writing along the edge, 1754. I love that you have a date on those, okay? You've got these silver fives right there. Again, some more writing there. I can't really reach it or read it. Portugal et Algarbiorem Rex, okay? Something of that sort. But there's your silvers, and then you've got your big 10s right there. Absolutely stunning. There you go, bronze, silver, gold, and a whole ton of these coins for Lisboa. These are one of my absolute favorite sets. They're just so fantastic. I don't own Lisboa. I've never played Lisboa, but I did ask for these in particular because they're just so lovely. And again, generic enough that you could use these with a lot of different games set in that era, you know, 18th, 19th century. These are just a solid set of coins. So highly recommend these as well. Love a good Clans of Caledonia set as well, but these are beautiful and lovely. And finally, I've got a ton of coins here for Terraforming Mars. Now, Terraforming Mars is a game I've only played once, a long time ago. And when I saw the coins, I didn't think anything of it. I thought coins. And then the more I talked to my friends about it, they were like, what coins are there in Terraforming Mars? So I guess really these are unit counters for your resources. It doesn't really matter, but I was surprised at how tiny these are. So just for reference, okay, look how little these little, again, coins are. You've got these minuscule ones, and not that it's a bad thing. I mean, of course, it matches the size of those tiny cubes in Terraforming Mars, but if you're using them for other games, they are notably very small. So I'll just show you a handful of these little ones and 5s and 10s. They are printed on both sides. You've got the one with these little stars, it looks like. The 5 has sort of an orbit sort of art on there, and then the 10s have a space shuttle sort of doing a revolution there. So there's let me take a look here. There are exactly, let me do some quick math, 200 coins, is that correct? Yes, 200 coins in this set. It's insane. So there's a ton of coins. And you know what I got these for? Moon Colony Bloodbath. Now, they are small, but they are space themed. And I've been playing so much Moon Colony Bloodbath lately that I thought it'd be nice to kind of, you know, deluxify them with some metal coins. I thought these are perfectly themed for that game, although they're tiny. So that's my only complaint about those. But overall, these are just absolutely wonderful, gorgeous metal coins. I cannot rave and rant enough about the coins that Moedas & Co. makes and sends me from time to time. They're fantastic. So if you're interested at all in these coins, I'll have a link down in the description to their website. They also, in the past, have worked through Tabletop Merchants. So if you want to try to save on some shipping, you might be able to partner with their US partner, Tabletop Merchants. I think they also have like a Canadian partner. Maybe some others as well. So if you can find a local distributor, that's even better. But yeah, definitely check out the links in the description to find a company that can sell them to you that's local. Oh, I did forget to mention that the Terraforming Mars set does come with this first player coin, which is awesome. So let me show it to you very quickly. It's got the year there, 2315 it says, and it's a big old chunky first player token here, Terraforming Mars. Committee de Tariff, I can't read this. And there it is. There you go. Governa Mundio? Mundio? What does it say? But anyway, there's your first player token. Comes with that Terraforming Mars set, just so you know. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to me ramble on about these metal coins. They are really, truly, though, such fantastic, high-quality components, and they just bring me so much joy, and I love using a thematically integrated set of metal coins with a board game. If you haven't done it yet, you have to give it a try. It's such a great experience. Again, check out their website to see all the sets that they have. They have tons of board games that they've made coins for. So with that, I'll let you go. If you want to see me tackle reviewing all of these games soon, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out content about all these games, including Moon Colony Bloodbath. If you want to see my review of their not Terraforming Mars, A Feast for Odin and Marco Polo 2 coins, you can check out this video right here. If you want to see my video on my favorite metal coin sets of all time as of a few years ago, you can check out that video right there. And in the meantime, have a wonderful week. Take care and happy gaming. Bye.